they're doing something else in the middle. I'll come back to it. But Tony Schiavone was with Roddy and Taven and Bennett. And I didn't know, what are Taven and Bennett doing? Besides palling around with Roddy, can't they be a tag team? Since we got to endure all these other tag teams, can we see them wrestle?
That would kill the ratings right now. Based on the way they've been used in the last 2 years, no one wants to see them on the show.
Well, nobody wants to see any of these people, but at least it might be easier for us. But Roddy does the promo, and why, if he's a sympathetic babyface now with a troubled childhood, is he still doing Max? What? And why is he wearing those fucking glasses? That makes him look like a goddamn nerd at the library. Try to use the free internet. And his promo is my whole life. That's what people have talked about. My mom's an addict. My dad's an addict. My mom shot my dad. When was anyone saying this? Where were the signs that they would hold up, your mom shot your dad? What?
My whole life, everyone was saying this until I got into the wrestling business.
And then they completely shut up.
And then no one ever said a word again.
Not again. And then he said, I've earned everything that I have. He was a heel for a year and a half, fucking doing all the, they just like we didn't see it. They say, we just didn't see that. And so they're trying to act like the most annoying heel on the roster at one point is now a sympathetic babyface in 3 weeks because why? I don't even know. It's not like MJF and Roderick Strong is going to boost the buy rate. And now think about this. You know MJF is going to win. So now they've had Roderick Strong come out and say, oh, goddamn. Yeah, that's all that they've said is my parents were addicts and all made fun of this. And then he's going to get his ass kicked by the heel that was making fun of it. Meanwhile, Adam Cole's best friend is telling him, don't fuck with MJF, he'll kill you. So what the fuck?
I felt bad. Like Roddy, in a lot of ways, Roddy gave the promo of his life, and no one cared. He spilled his guts out, and the fans there didn't give a shit.
No, because they don't believe it anyway. Because all this, even if it's true, we don't know if it's, even if it's true, everything else they hear is complete horseshit. So, and that doesn't make sense, so why should this? And if they'd have been hearing it and nobody did anything about it for a year or so, then they might care because they might believe it. But since it comes up 2 weeks before the goddamn deal or a week or whatever, no.
If you're going to do an angle where the heel tells the lesser heel something like that, do you do it on a pre-tape or do you do it in front of the house so at least you get the moment? It's very Christian Cage, which is kind of, very MJF.
Well, yeah, and as you see that, then if you tell the guy to his face, then unless the guy just hauls off and kicks your ass, then can we not
Should MJF come to the ring with drugs at the show in Newark?
You know what? Maybe some cocaine.
Pink cocaine.
And pink cocaine, yeah, and just sprinkle it all around. It's sort of like Gorgeous George's valet did the spraying the perfume. He could have the pink cocaine.
Oh. Are you excited for MJF Roddy Strong?
Well, just as a wrestling match, yeah, it'll be probably the best thing on the show. But it's not going to sell a ticket. It's not going to sell a buy on its own to the pay-per-view. It's a waste of MJF and his potential drawing power if he was involved in something, or if he's not, just don't put him on this fucking show. But they almost have to because it's New York. But then I don't know how they get themselves in these positions.
Everything they have done has been a waste of MJF for a good while now. So they got
and they can fuck that up too. Like they've diminished Osprey, they still like him and cheer for him, but Ricochet's diminished. Adam Cole is moribund. So it's going to happen to MJF, and that's probably why he's staying away. Try to prolong it.
6'5".